Good afternoon, Mike. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And you, Susan?
I'm great. Thank you for agreeing to do this interview with me. I'm going to ask you some questions about what it's like to be a cashier in Ontario.
Sure, no problem.
Where do you work?
I work at Fortino's as a cashier.
How long have you worked there?
Well, I've been at Fortino's for 4 years, but I worked at Metro for 6 years before that.
Wow, you've been a cashier for a long time. Why do you enjoy being a cashier?
I enjoy working with the public. I would also love to be a manager of a store one day. I'm actually the assistant manager of the cash department now.
Good for you. So generally, what are the duties of a cashier? What do you do during most of your shift?
Well, of course, helping customers is my first priority. You are the last person that the customer sees before leaving the store. It's important to provide effective customer service and make sure the customer is happy before they leave so that they come back.
Yes, that's very true. What's it like working with a cash register?
I know a lot of cashiers that work with registers for the first time are overwhelmed for the first week or two. You have to learn a lot of codes, which can be difficult, but you get used to it. It's also important to make sure your register is balanced. You don't want to have too much money or not enough money. If this happens, that means you're not giving enough change to customers or giving them too much change. The manager checks your register at the end of your shift to make sure it's balanced.
So I guess it's very important to make sure you count the money carefully.
Yes, for sure. Another important duty, especially in a grocery store, is to make sure that your workspace is clean. With a lot of perishable food items being placed on the conveyor belt, things may leak and get all over your checkout, so make sure you keep your area clean.
Yes, indeed. As a customer, I hate seeing milk or meat leaking everywhere. Are there any other tips you would like to give someone looking for a job to become a cashier?
I'd say it's very important to be flexible with your schedule. Of course, everyone wants to work during the day, but a cashier needs to work at all times. Some stores are even open 24 hours. It's important to be available in the morning, afternoon, evening, and even on the weekend.
Great advice. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today.
You're welcome. Good luck to everyone looking for a job.